Hi, this is Pim Binning from DJ and Driving School, and this is Liam here, who's agreed to do a mock test for us today. So Liam, he's almost test ready, but not quite there yet. Would you agree, Liam?
Yeah, definitely.
So what we're going to do, we're going to start from our local test centre where we're at now, and we're going to do a full test route. We're going to see how you get on. Any faults that you do make here, Liam, I won't say anything. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll jot them down, and then we'll go through them at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
But for people who are watching the video, what I'll do is I'll do a voiceover and I'll go through the faults as Liam does making. Yeah. So like I said, we're starting from the test centre, and what happens, you normally walk out with the examiner, and he tells you a bit about the test, about how long it's going to last, etc. And they make you read a number plate to do an eyesight check, and then they ask you one show me, tell me question. So it'll be the tell me question first, and they ask you the show me question while you're on the move. Okay. So the tell me question then we're going to ask you is if you could tell me how you know if there's a problem with your anti-lock braking system.
The ABS signal comes up on the dash.
Well then, good. And the other question will ask you on the move. Yeah. Okay. We're going to start off by following the satnav. I've got the satnav on the dash there, and the manoeuvres, you normally get one manoeuvre on your test. But what we're going to do is we'll do the two manoeuvres that we agreed earlier. The reason why we're doing two, so we can just show you guys what the two manoeuvres are like, and these are the two new manoeuvres that were introduced last month. Okay. So you ready? So I want you to move off whenever you're ready, and stop. And if you could just take the next turning on the left. Just mention there that we will be following the satnav. Once you get out from the main roads, it just doesn't pick up these roads here. The satnav will be following for around 20 minutes. Okay. At the end of the road, if you could turn right. Try and stay quiet, so you can concentrate. We normally chat about football, but it'll be a quiet lesson today. So here Liam picks up his first minor fault. His speed reaches 33 miles an hour here, and this is a 30-mile-an-hour road, so he gets a minor for use of speed.
After 300 yards, turn left, A4123, Birmingham New Road, then turn left. Turn left, then turn left. 200 yards, turn left, A463, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Turn left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A463. After 400 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A463. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Cosley Road. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Take the exit, Cosley Road.
At this roundabout, if you just turn right, please. That second exit down there. So the satnav doesn't pick this roundabout. This one. So Liam is doing pretty well so far. He's dealt with his roundabouts quite well.
To 300 yards, turn left, Highfields Road.
Here Liam gets slightly too close to these parked cars, so picks up a minor fault for adequate clearance.
Turn left.
Roundabout not picked up by the satnav. Turn right at the roundabout, please. Just that exit down there.
going downhill, the car picks up a bit too much speed and again we reach 33 miles an hour, so another minor for use of speed. Here Liam signals slightly too early. We're turning left at the end of the road, and as you can see there's a junction on our left before the end of the road, and he signals just before it.
Turn left.
It is only a minor fault because it doesn't affect anybody there, but if there was a vehicle emerging out of that junction, then it could have been a serious fault.
And move off when you're ready, please.
Here, when I ask Liam to move off, he applies his signal without preparing the car or observing correctly. So he gets a minor fault here for the timing of his signal. The signal should be done once he has made the proper observations.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Hare Street. Go left on the roundabout.
Here, when
and take
turning
the first
left
exit.
at the roundabout, Liam's position drifts slightly too far away from the curb, so I'd get a minor fault for his positioning here.
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A463, Black Country Route. Take the exit, A463, Black Country Route. After 400 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the exit. Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A463, then take the exit towards Wolverhampton. After 400 yards, take the exit, then keep left. Take the exit towards Wolverhampton, then keep left.
Here Liam gets slightly too close to the curb when driving, so I pick up a minor fault for steering.
After 200 yards, keep left, then bear left. Keep left, then bear left. After 300 yards, bear left towards Bilston, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. Bear left, then go left on the roundabout
Here, as
and
this
take the
lane
first
widens,
exit.
Liam starts to drift over a bit too much to the right,
After 200
so this will be
yards,
another minor
go left on the
fault for his
roundabout
steering.
and take the first exit. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Park up anywhere safe on the left, please. And move off when you're ready.
Here Liam makes the same fault as earlier. He just signals without getting prepared and doing his observations, so another minor for the timing of his signal.
To 300 yards, turn left, St. Chad's Road. Turn left. After 300 yards, turn right,
Just about car
Lonsdale
look away from
Road.
this parked car.
Okay.
Don't worry about blocking the driveway here. Yeah?
Okay.
A bit closer, please. That's good now. And move off when you're ready.
And the same minor fault again, just puts his signal on too early. Here again, Liam signals a bit too early, so we're turning right at the end of the road, and there's another junction just
Turn
before
right,
our junction,
Lonsdale Road.
and he signals way before, so other vehicles, other road users could think he's turning right into the road beforehand. So I should have waited before putting his signal on.
Okay, and I'm going to just disconnect the satnav now, yeah? I'll give you the instructions now. If you could take the next turning on the right, please.
Shortly, I will ask Liam to carry out one of the new manoeuvres, which is parking up on the right hand side of the road. And just before he carries out this manoeuvre, he signals a bit too early. There's a junction on his right hand side. Again, this could be misleading, but again, there's no other vehicle there, so just a minor for the timing of his signal.
Should we just pull up on the right hand side of the road when it's safe to do so? And you could just reverse back 2 car-lengths. Okay, that'll do. And move off whenever you're ready, please.
When we go around the bend ahead, Liam positions his car slightly too much to the right. He should have been more over to the left to get a better view. And again, there's no other vehicle there, so another minor for his positioning.
Just follow a ranger.
Yep. next turning on the left. Roundabout, turn left please. Take the next turning on the right.
So here we're coming up to Liam's first serious fault. So this is really unfortunate. What happens here, as you can see, Liam's side of the road is clear, there's parked cars on the other side of the road, so Liam does have priority and he assumes that this Range Rover is going to pull up in that gap, but obviously the Range Rover doesn't, and Liam could have anticipated and assessed what the Range Rover was doing, and he could have stopped a bit sooner. So like I said, it is unfortunate, but you would pick up a serious fault here for planning and awareness.
End of the road, turn left. Okay, we've got two roundabouts coming up here, quite close together, yeah? At the first one, if you could go straight ahead, second exit. Then at the second roundabout we're going to be turning right, third exit. So straight ahead, second exit at this one.
Here, as we approach the red lights, Liam's approach speed is a little bit too fast, so he has to brake quite harshly, so he gets a minor fault here for his approach speed.
Roundabout coming up, if you could turn right, second exit please. Roundabout, turn right, third exit please.
Third exit, yeah?
Yep.
So here I've asked Liam to enter a car park in which we'll be carrying out the other new manoeuvre, which is the forwards bay park.
And if you just drive around to the right for me. And what I'd like you to do, just park forward into one of those bays down there, anyone you want.
So when turning right into the bay, Liam doesn't really do any observations. He should have checked at least his right mirror to make sure no one was overtaking him or walking past. And then when he does drive forward into the bay, he goes over the white line, which isn't a major fault. You are allowed to readjust. So when he does reverse back to readjust, Liam goes back to his starting position, where all he had to do was reverse back in a straight line and then go forward and readjust his position into the bay. But even going back to the starting position isn't a major problem. But the thing is, when he's doing his observations, he doesn't notice a pedestrian behind his car, and when he saw the pedestrian, he should have actually stopped. He didn't stop, he just continued reversing. So that would be a serious fault for observations.
If you could reverse back out, please. I'm going to drive back out that way, yeah. So if you reverse out, yeah, then we can drive that way, yeah. Out of there, and then we're going to turn left. Okay. Turn left at this roundabout, please. And at the roundabout, if you could turn right, second exit. Yep. Roundabout, if you go straight ahead, second exit please. Follow the road to the left, please. traffic lights, I'd like you to turn right, please.
So here the car rolls back just slightly, so this would just be a minor fault as we didn't really cause any danger to any vehicles behind.
On the right, please. Safe on the left. Move off when you're ready.
So here, just like he did earlier, Liam signals a bit too early before moving off. So another minor fault.
Of the road, if you could turn right. At the end of the road, turn left.
At this left turn, Liam's position is slightly too far out to the right, so he gets another minor here for his positioning. So here I will be asking Liam the show me question. He does this correctly.
You could just show me how you switch on your dipped headlights, please. Thank you, and switch them back off. Leave the engine running for me, yeah. Okay. Right, so how you reckon that went?
Alright, I don't know. I don't know, nothing major, nothing little things like gear changes, mess with a couple of times that. I don't know.
Overall it wasn't bad at all. How do you find the test?
It was good, yeah, to be fair. I was a lot more nervous before it. I'm glad I did it.
How do you feel your roundabouts in that way?
Alright, yeah.
They're pretty good, yeah. Normally we sometimes do like a few mistakes
a
here and
couple of
there.
gaps. No, but I thought I did the right today.
Yeah, it was good. Was there anything there that you thought, ooh, that may have failed your driving test?
Maybe I have to reverse because that range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you're approaching them, what were you thinking?
I thought because the obstruction was on our side.
Yeah.
So I thought, but obviously.
Yeah, we did. Like, obviously, you thought you had priority
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But even though, obviously, you know you had priority there,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean the other vehicle's always going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she had a nice gap to pull up there, in there as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you thought she was going to stop there, but she had just assessed her speed and her position.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that was one thing.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
messing
Anything
up
else?
on the reverse the bay as well.
That we went forward.
Yeah, I got my marker too much.
Yes, so yeah, you tried to use a reference point,
Yeah.
okay, and first time round something went wrong,
Yeah.
okay, and what have you always said, when if something does go wrong,
And just try again, just reverse
Yeah,
it. As long as
just-
you do it safely.
we don't want you to start it again though. Like, just imagine, don't think of your test, think after your test, you're going shopping somewhere, you're going forward,
Yeah.
you park into a bay, or you've attempted to park in a bay, and it's slightly over the line.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Reverse straight forward if there's a gap, or reverse out.
That's it.
Park again.
We don't want to go into the bay ahead, just imagine there's a
Yeah.
car there, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, what would you like? You said just to reverse back,
Yeah.
and then just go forward
Yeah.
again. There's no need to go back to your starting
Oh, wasn't it?
position.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Second time around, you got it in, but you know when
Yeah.
you're going back to that starting position when
Yeah.
you're reversing, yeah. When you looked around, you were doing your checks pretty well, but then did you see the people around you?
Yeah.
There was a girl by that
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And as soon as you saw her, what should you have done?
Should have stopped.
Should have stopped and just see. She could have easily wanted to walk
Yeah,
behind your car.
yeah.
Did you stop?
No.
And there's also some people on
Yeah,
your right
to
as
the
well,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so as soon as you saw them, should have stopped there
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
just the observations on that,
Yeah,
really, yeah.
okay.
Obviously, not getting it in,
Yeah.
you're not in, as long as we readjust and sort tread, that's not a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Even on your test, yeah. Like I said, don't think about it. Think about after your test what you do, yeah. But that
the people
just
there.
reacting to people about.
Yeah.
And there are a few minors there. The other thing, the one that I want to point out to you, the others, obviously you can watch back the video as well, yeah. But the main one that I want to point out to you, when I asked you to move off from a parked up position, especially, like when I asked you to move, what are you doing? Just quickly whack on your signal. Okay? Your right signal to move off. So why is it important to have a look around first?
In case anyone's coming, because I could think you're going straight away.
That's it, you got it. Okay. So no, it probably won't hit you unless you move off in their way. But what could they think you're about to do if they just see your signal come on?
Just come past straight away.
That you're going to move off. Could cause them to just, especially if there's a cyclist motorbike overtaking you, and you're just whacking on your signal. So
just do the checks first, make sure it's clear. Then
obviously, but before we do anything, what do we do even before our checks? Normally.
What do you mean?
So when, like, say if you're going to move off here now, what would you do first?
What, the checks in your signal? Oh, into gear?
Yeah, that's it. That's what we normally do. Always prepare your car first. Then have a look. And think, okay, is it worth me putting a signal on? And if you do need a signal, just if there are a couple of cars overtaking you, let them overtake.
Okay.
Then put in your signal. It was nothing major. It didn't really we didn't cause any danger to anyone. But you basically, if you keep getting to the habit of doing that,
So gear, mirrors, signal. If you need it,
okay. If you need it. And that was it. Other than that, like I said, both those points, which we talked about, those were the two major things. And there were a few on positioning here or there. Like I said, you can just you can look back at the video as well. Okay. But thanks a lot for that. And if you did find this video useful, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.